Okay, tubes. I don't know how good mic's gonna work out there. It should work good because it's got a phone thing on here. But anyway, that's what I bought. Today I'm working on my sister's little scion. She's got the exact same scion as I do. She had hers before mine. And then I got one and the deer took it out. Well, anyway. Uh, her prop rod fell off and destroyed the fan. I got another fan we did and put it in, and then it didn't work because of the wire or something got melted, so I got to fix it, but I'm working on it. Right now I made this is I think it's a 15 amp fuse, I don't know, but I cut one leg off. I'm going to shove it in there and it's going to turn the power on. I'll show you what I'm doing. I actually hooked this up direct, as in not direct, but I hooked it up here. I took the one we got, still had the plug on it. You really can't see it down there, but it had the plug on it. So I took that plug, wired this in. All this wire is me. Wired all this in. I put a fuse on it, 40 amp. Took speaker wire, ran into the car. Just to get it right that day, but ran in the car on just a regular toggle switch, just cheap toggle switch. Good amp toggle switch, like 20 amp probably. But anyway, put that in there. Then all she had to do was turn it on. It can actually heat the car up, or overheat the car. So what I'm doing today is here. Oh, hold on one second. I turn that off to the radio. But I'll show you. Coming in here, finding a hot source. That should be right there. Right on the wrong side. Hold on, guys. Because again, man, that wind is like crazy, and it's colder, and you know what. Let's see. I did working a minute ago. It might not be on the lights right. Let me try it. That's not. There it is. See? See this? Me here at the key. I'm turning it on. Turn it off. You need that thing power. You don't want to come over here. This one's constant. See? The key's not even in it. So you definitely don't want that one. So I'm going to grab that other one. I'm making that fuse. We're going to solder a wire on that fuse. Bring that out through here, through the firewall. And plug it into this other piece in here. I'll go show you. Called a relay, which I had tons and tons of relays, but I didn't have the wiring for the relay. So this right here is the relay, and what it does, it's got this this relay is made for like I think aftermarket lights that you can put on your car or whatever. Cost me $6, Amazon Prime, and I got it in like 2 days. Well, anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'll cut this side off so it'll be straight ground. This I don't even need, so I'll probably take one of these, plug it in there. I'll cut these a little longer, save it, plug that off, and then tape that or whatever. It ain't gonna hurt anything. But you need to cut this, make this a solid ground. this right here has got to go to on hot side. And then if I ain't mistaken, I got something fishy going on here, guys. I mean, I got figured out what it is. These, I know this is the part that goes to that. So this right here and this, actually this right here and this is going to plug together. I'm going to plug them together. They're the same type of connectors. So I'll take part of this, but they're cheap connectors too, look. Well, anyway. This one I know goes to it's going to go to the fan. It needs hooked to a ground, and you got a hot wire. Cause that's a bigger wire. About the same. Trying to figure out how they did this. Alright, this is your main power. I see what it's doing probably. This is your main power. You hook this to the battery. And then you got one more power. That's why it's hooked like this. Power and ground. This is the one that's going to go inside probably. But see, I got one here too. Power and ground. Could have that wrong, guys. I do have that wrong. I'm doing it wrong. But you guys probably know quicker than I do. This is your hot wire. I know that. These are your lights. That's what they are, because there's two of them. Right here is the other the other ground. Yeah, because it's smaller wire. Look. This motor hot wire. This is the one that's got to go inside and go. It's going to be soldered on to that. I'm going to solder it onto this. Because I just need that pigtail. I'm going to solder that in there. But I'm going to leave the whole fuse so I can grab it easier. Alright. That one goes in there. Then it's still got to be grounded. So, and I don't need both sides of these, so I can actually take, like I said, I can take one of these and plug into here if I wanted to, or I can cut these. I haven't decided. But that's how it's going to work, so. They got them all. Yeah, because right here it's your two hots coming out. The two thicker, and this is the one that's going to turn it on. There's ground. Yep, that's it, guys. So, let me go ahead and work on this and make something out of biscotti or whatever here you want to call it. And we'll see if it works. Should work. Shouldn't be no difference in hooking the my compressors up on my lowrider. So go back and look at that if you want. Okay, I got the stuff. Got this trimmed. This let me turn this thing around so I can see what I'm doing here. Might be upside down, but anyway, it's upside down on the camera. This wire right here is going to be the hot wire. It's going to go inside. This is going to be the ground. This goes to the battery. Forget it's upside down. That goes to the battery. Ground. Key switch. On and off. That's what this is going to be. This part goes over here. I'm going to extend this black wire. This is going to be plugged into this pigtail right here. I'm going to cut this off. This one came from the car. I'll plug that in here. like this. There you go, like that. So that's gonna make this, and you don't want to use any of this wire here because that would give you another. Let me see if I can get this camera down a little bit more. Here you go. If one used, you're still not seeing it. I'm trying to. Yeah, there you go. Still not. I don't think. Let me lower you guys down. Maybe that's the problem. All right. If I took this, I cut these off, then I tried to just add to these. That's just giving you more headache because you put it together here, something goes wrong, so you might as well just cut it and put it back together with the plug tail to come off of it. But when you do that, you got to make sure that your fan is turning the right way. So you got to make sure your hot's going to your hot, your ground's going to your ground. And the way you do that is if you already had it wired, you could follow the ground down. But usually, let me see if I can show you this. Trying to get it right there, you can see it. This right here, usually on this one right here, it's gonna have a solid color and a color with a stripe. The stripe color on this one is the ground. Always check because you never know. So the stripe is the ground. So you just gotta remember that. And your solid is your hot. So you got. So what you want to do? Let me get another set of pliers or cutters here. Got a set of dikes here. These are side cutters called dikes. Don't take that the wrong way. Some people do. It's what it's actually called. So what I'm going to do is cut it right about here. Maybe. Let me see if we can find something better to cut that. We'll use these. They're needle nose. That groove, that's got a cutter on it. Put that in there. Cut it right off. In there. I'm trying to cut it in the middle of that so I can use, because I'm going to use this red wire for the hot wire. And you can see I put it together over here. So I'm going to cut that apart right in the middle. And I still got a good fuse link. Well, let me show you. Fuse link there. I'll put that back in my drawer. So I'm going to take this red wire and solder it on there. So then I got this ground wire here, but also I got a ground wire with pigtail here too. So, or not a pigtail, well, you put a bolt through it or whatever. So, all right, I'll show you more in a minute. Then we'll show you later it actually running. All right, I'm going to try to show you me attempting. This is my homemade solder jig. This is just a household electric wire or whatever, yellow. I took it apart. There's two of them. I put in a drill and spun it and made it look cool. Works. Cheaper than buying one. Holds it. Gets hot. Alright. Anyway. I'm going to try to show you. I never did this before. But I'm hoping it'll work. I'm going to take this. Because these, the older fuses, you could have used a regular piece. But look how small that is. So, I'm going to hope that I can solder this on there. Can't guarantee it, but we're going to go for it. I want to try to get the solder to start first. I'm going to actually put some glasses on. The old age getting blind. That's a joke, but I am. My eyesight ain't as good as when I was a kid, and it wasn't that good then. That smoke is just the lead coming. I'm gonna make sure I put a good bit of amount of lead on there before I put my wire in. And this is soldering lead. The lead I'm using here is actually for like computers and stuff. It's the thinner lead. Alright. Got a good bit of solder lead on there. I want it to stick out this way. Now I'm not trying to, do this to show you like this. I'm actually did this, try to get the wire on there. I think we got it. Whoa, I hope, because it done fell on the floor. So, well, we had it. Now I gotta be careful picking it up because it's super hot. We had it on there, guys, so you can see, because actually it pulled the solder, but it was still so hot that it just popped right back out. I'm gonna actually cut some of this lead off. It's a little long. I'm gonna try to go with something like that. I'll add some more solder to it. Alright. Let's see if we can get this lead in there. You can see I just touched it on there and it was still so hot. Alright, it's stuck, but it's not actually not stuck yet. I know that don't make no sense to some people. They're like, how is it going to be stuck and not stuck? It's on there, but it doesn't have a really good bite yet. So I'm letting that cool down a second. I'm going to add more solder to it if I can. Trying to get it to lay where I can solder on it again. Add more. Because I don't have one of them. A lot of people that do small things got little clamps to hold everything. I don't have all that. I don't have all them fancy tools because I really don't need them. But I don't do it enough to need use them neither. So let's see if we can add more solder to it. Right there, that is stuck. That's a good bead. Above, it ain't gonna be in there touching anything. It's only one side. I'm gonna I don't want to touch the actual piece so far because it's still hot. I'm gonna see if I got a piece of black shrink wrap. Don't know if that'd fit on there or not. I need to make a run for shrink wrap because I don't have any. Well, I do, but I don't have the white. What I'm going to attempt to do is slide this over this so this won't touch or that won't touch anything. I don't know. Alright, it will work. I just got to grind this side down. So I'm going to grind on that a little bit. I'll be right back with you. Yeah, I know it's stuck really good because I took it over in the grinder and kicked a couple times and it didn't even move. What I'm doing is getting that up close as I can to where the original fuse is. You can take this if you want, your heating gun. Or not your heating gun, your soldering iron. Rub on that a little bit. See, it's starting to shrink. It really shrank air. I ain't really too worried about the back. There. I really wasn't worried about back in here. I just wanted it right there mostly. I can put tape on that. Or I can put a little zip tie. Zip tie would probably work too. And you really don't even need this, but I'm just putting it on there just to make it a little so it ain't punched out. There it is. I'll plug it into that one that you seen that came on with the key. Run this out through the firewall to the hot side. Not the battery side, but the hot side. And then I turn that regulator on and off. So, alright, got that done. Today'd be a great day, guys. The wind wasn't up so much. And it wasn't so cold. Oh, this works. I'm plugging this back in. Got my ground wire on there. I had to put two splices in that big water fire. But this is going to the fan. And we got a zip tie for all that up. You don't want that hanging out anywhere. Alright, quick. We'll go into here. Got a plane to come back up to here where we had it before. I don't know if that boat would go through there, but well, anyway, I got to ground that. I got to start zip tying this. Small zip ties, zip tie. I got plenty of. I didn't want to cut that. Plenty in here to come up here. Find a place for this. What I'm going to do, I'm doing something like they had it when they sent it to me. Trying to zip tie where we don't have actual zip tie straight to it, so if you have to, you can pull it off. So that's what we're trying to do. Right there, plenty of room. Get that off. Alright, cut that. I gotta ground it. I actually got 2 grounds. That's not ground, I don't know, I told you. That's my hot wire. I got my ground here, my 2 grounds. And this is going to go to the one that went inside. I'm hoping you're catching all that. It looks like you are. Then we just gotta find a good place for all that to set. I think I might be able to put these 2 ground wires close to each other. I think, yeah, the mic's still on, one check. The mic eats them batteries. Because they're $2 batteries. Ain't like they're high dollar batteries. throttle cable, but I'm going to put on the throttle cable back. So I'm going to boost around too much. I'll show it to you. Hook his hot wire in here, hook two grounds, just temporarily. It'd be hooked together permanently. This, but I'm gonna do this to make sure the fan is spinning the wrong way. Wrong way, dummy. The right way. You want it to pull instead of some street riders do the opposite, make it push, and that's when you put it in front of your radiator. If it's behind the radiator, you want to pull. So just remember that if you're working on something and you ain't very mechanically inclined, you might be creating something else. Think about this. And if your radiator, where you fill your antifreeze, the back side of it towards the inside of your vehicle, you want it to pull. Right? What that means is push, it's pulling the air out. And if it's on the front of the radiator like this, you want it through this one. This way, the other radiator the other way, so you push it. I get this brake wrap tape over this little piece here. It's not working very good. Bolt for now. I'll cut these and put them all together if this one fits on here, but man, this is only testing purpose. That's it. Just want to make sure it works before I put all the zip ties. I'll put tons of zip ties down in here, and then I have to cut them all out. Redo it. I am going to go ahead and put the hot wire, the main hot wire on here. I want to make sure it's got good ground. Or not actual ground. It's hot, but I want to make sure it's grounded to the bolt real good. Make good contact. I said that wrong. Make good contact. Let's put that. If not, it won't charge the battery. Your terminal will be charged sometimes, then the battery's going to get in. right back. Hear it? It's working, guys. Just gotta make sure it's going the right way. There. Perfect. Air's going the right way. Take the key out, it turns off. No buttons are required. That's how we had it hooked up last time, on buttons. Those toggle switches or whatever. So I go ahead and start zip tying some of this stuff down. And we're going to zip tie it down so it don't move all around. Zip tying right now. Just zip tying the wires up and out of the way. Then it'll be caught on everything. camera around so I can see what I'm showing you. Zip tied here. It's zip tied inside. I got shrink wrap that a little better. It's all up in here. It ain't up near the hood. It ain't gonna go nowhere. This is just temporary till we get actually fixed real good. I can still change the solenoid if you had to. The fuse, you can get to it. It's coming up through here, zip tied. Down through there, and everything's zip tied. So there she is. Alright, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, didn't thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more little projects I can do, because the more money I'm gonna have. But I'm not making anything off YouTube now. I gotta get to 1,000. So please subscribe. Get me to 1,000. I really appreciate it. And catch you later.